Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for April 13th, 2016. And for your Wednesday, we're going to have high pressure that's going to be sitting over southeastern Canada. This is, of course, behind yesterday's cold front that pushed through. It's going to be near normal for the next couple of days. I think temperatures hover near what is considered to be normal for this time of year. And this high pressure is going to be sitting right here over southeastern Canada, and that is going to allow for mostly sunny skies straight through Friday. But it doesn't end there. This high pressure is eventually going to kick a little bit to the east, and then it's going to be pulled back down to the southwest and set up shop directly over our coverage area this weekend. This is going to be very important because the high pressure not only is going to allow for the sunny conditions to continue. We're going to have light winds. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the wind as of late. Not going to be dealing with any windy conditions here in the upcoming week. Very calm out of the northeast, and winds are generally under 10 miles per hour for the majority of that period. So we do see no precipitation. We don't see any precipitation here in the next 7 to 8 days. So it'll be a very nice stretch here. Temperatures will be getting progressively warmer as we get into the weekend too. Why is this all happening? Is because of what's called an omega block. This is a blocking pattern in the atmosphere that basically has large temperature swings that can be displaced thousands of miles from where they're normally expected to be. And here is this blocking pattern. This is what I'm outlining right now is the jet stream. And this jet stream, you can see, is very, very amplified out the west half of the United States. Here we have a cutoff low, cutoff meaning the flow is over the top like this. So this low is kind of trapped in this deep trough axis. So this is not good for the western United States. I can't say that the weather there will be great, but the reason it's called an omega block is because this represents it looks very similar to the Greek letter omega. If you ever seen a horseshoe, which looks pretty much the same. So this is a blocking pattern that will allow dry and generally warm conditions because you have this big ridge that sits over the top here in the eastern United States. So you get all this warm air displaced from the tropical regions. But it is a warm, dry air. So where you have a low here, you also have another low out here in the Atlantic, and a big high pressure sitting right underneath this ridge. Of course, sinking air and dry air go hand in hand with high pressure. So that's why we're dealing with this prolonged period, because this is not going to be kicked out of here anytime soon. So as we go into the future here, you're going to see much of the same. You're going to see just mostly sunny skies, no precipitation to speak of. Eventually, by the time we get to the weekend, high pressure that was originally over southeastern Canada has now moved over to New England, is going to move down here to the southwest, and it's going to set up shop directly over our coverage area. And here it is, Sunday morning, sitting right over top of our coverage area, 1,035 millibars, which is a very strong high pressure on top of that. So that's going to be anchored right over the coverage area, and that's not going anywhere. We originally looked like we're going to have something come in here on Tuesday. I'm going to move ahead and show you what that is. But again, since you have that blocking pattern in this place that's in place right now, this area of low pressure that's is going to have to be forced over top of that ridge. So that ridge is still in place. And as long as that ridge is here, nothing's going to get inside of here because you have that high pressure that's sitting here blocking it. So anything trying to come in as far as precipitation goes will have to go around that high pressure, and that's going to head off to our north. So it may clip New England on the way out of here, but I don't think it gets down to our coverage area. And we just remain very warm and dry. Next chance of precipitation looks like it doesn't come in until we get into the middle to the end of next week. Middle to the later part, probably Wednesday into Thursday time frame. This is a look at Thursday morning here with all these showers starting to build. So we'll eventually break down, but in the meantime, we're going to have a very prolonged period of very, very nice weather. Mostly sunny skies through the entire period, at least through the middle of next week, and temperatures are going to get progressively warmer, especially as we head to the weekend and second half of the weekend. We get well into the 70s with that warm and dry pattern once that mega block sets up for the weekend. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. So that is your outlook for April 13th, 2016. Have a great Wednesday.